So how do you get your drums to pop if you wrote your bass line and synths first and added your drums later? Here are 3 methods to get your drums to pop out a bit more. First, let me play you this loop. Now, obviously, you can hear that there's a lot of content going on here. There's a lot of frequencies, and you're not able to hear the drums very well. So first, we're going to start with sidechain. So what sidechain compression does is it lowers the volume momentarily of a track when it's triggered by another track. So what we're going to do is put a compressor on the synth track, and we're going to use the kick as a trigger. Let me show you how to do that. The first thing you're going to want to do is click this triangle to expand the compressor's options. You're going to turn sidechain on. Now the audio input needs to come from the kick track, so select it there in your menu. Then what we're going to do is we're going to turn the ratio all the way up to infinite. We'll set the attack to 0.04. If you set it any lower than that, usually you'll get a pop in your audio, which is undesirable, of course. And we'll set the release to 33, somewhere around there. All right, now let's play the track and let's sweep through the threshold to see what sounds good. So you'll notice that as the kick hits, it ducks the synths and the bass line so that the kick pops through a little better. The next thing you'll notice about the kick is that the top end's not very thwappy, I call it. I call it the thwap. It's the frequency that you need to really cut through mixes when you have a lot of high frequency content. So what we're going to do is we're going to put an EQ on this. Drag an EQ 8 over. Let's just play through and let's start adjusting frequencies. There we go. That seems to get the upper frequencies where they need to be. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to add our snare in. Let's hear what that sounds like. So the snare seems a little dull. There's not very much attack on it. So what we're going to do to change that is to add a transient designer. And you've seen me use this in earlier videos, so you're probably already familiar with this. So we're going to go to plugins. We're going to add SPL transient designer. We'll just start sweeping through the attack till we get something that sounds good. There you go. So these are the 3 methods I use to get my drums to pop a little better. Check them out for yourself if you find that you're having problems in your own mix.